The Lucia Teachers Union believes the Babonneau Secondary School should be closed for 7 and not 3 days, given the risk of exposure to students and teachers. The school was shut down effective Monday, January 18, 2021, due to concerns that some teachers were possibly exposed to COVID-19. An education press release states that instruction for the school will revert to distributed learning. However, President of the Sltu, Don Howell, on the season premiere of Straight Up, argues 3 days is not enough time, given the incubation period for the symptoms of the virus.
3 days, in our view, would not allow for sufficient time for if anyone were to develop, anybody that the contact tracers have not identified, what have you, to come forward with their symptoms. So we said, look, a minimum of 7 days. A minimum of 7 days. And that would have been from the weekend right down to next weekend. So that if you were to reopen the school, you wouldn't have, at least when you open it, there will be a sense of calm and the school can continue its operations as normal.
Howell revealed that feedback from educators of the Babonneau Secondary School will determine the union's next course of action.
The SLTU is very uncomfortable with those 3 days, and I can tell you, Claudius, that the SLTU will be engaging our members at the Babonneau Secondary School.
So the 3 days began yesterday?
Today, Monday. We'll be engaging our teachers at the Babonneau Secondary School, and based on the outcome of that meeting, we'll determine our next step.
The SLTU also got wind of positive cases at the Camille Henry Memorial School on Monday. Grade 6 students were asked to remain at home from January 19th to the 28th following confirmation of 2 positive COVID-19 cases at the institution. The union was set to hold an emergency meeting with the Education Ministry to discuss the situation.
We have to gather our facts. What is the circumstance? What is the level of exposure that we're speaking about? And I can tell you that we have made certain demands of the Ministry of Education. And I have been liaising with the shop steward at that school. And based on the guidance that we will receive, the SLTU again will have to exercise its trade union rights as it relates to that school.
The SLTU president says the situation at the various learning institutions may vary, and so may the actions taken. Officials are still calling on the Education Department to reinstate deep cleaning of school buildings. They continue to urge the authorities to rethink the reopening of schools in the face of a wave of COVID-19 cases. Gina Filippi, HTS News Force.